Here are some of my thoughts after owning an electric vehicle for 6 months. Right off the bat, I just need to say that for me, my 2019 Chevrolet Bolt has been life-changing. That may sound a little dramatic, but it's true. I drive a lot for my job. I'll never go back to a gas-powered car. It hasn't all been rainbows and butterflies though. I decided to drive down to Los Angeles to see my favorite band of all time this summer. It became clear early on in my trip that it was gonna be a long day. It should have taken me around 6 hours. It ended up being closer to 8. It was around 30 to 40 minutes to charge each time. I made at least 4 stops. My particular vehicle was made for city driving. Long distance is not fun, especially on the freeway where I have to drive at least 70 miles an hour just to keep up with traffic. That wore my battery down quicker than I was used to. I'm sure Chevy and all other car companies have made improvements since 2019, so that might not even be an issue for you. Plus, if I turned on the air conditioner while going fast for a long period of time, that made things worse. That's the only negative thing I can think of to say. Even though I have a Chevrolet, I charge at Tesla stations 98% of the time because they're easy and reliable. It usually costs around $15 to get a mostly full charge. Way cheaper than gasoline. One could argue that the time it takes to charge at a station isn't worth it. I have a lot of things I can do while I'm charging, like respond to comments, emails, and write scripts for new videos. It would be worth having this car just for the regenerative braking. That means when I let off the accelerator, the engine slows down without me having to apply the brakes. It also slightly gives me a battery charge. I'm still learning the best ways to use it. I love going down hills because I can coast and get more miles at the same time. This saves wear and tear on my brakes. It's fun to see how long I can drive without using my brakes. I used to go through brake pads and rotors every few months. One of the biggest advantages for me is no more oil changes at all. My last car leaked oil, and I remember Googling what I can do to help, and one of the suggestions was to get an EV. Less moving parts means less of a chance that something will go wrong. I couldn't care any less what gas prices are. I charge at home overnight, and it gives me around 35 to 40 miles per night. Sometimes I go weeks without having to charge at a charging station. It saves me so much money. I easily save more money per month than what my car payment is. Plus, I'm going to get a $4,000 tax break this year. I used to have range anxiety the first few weeks I had the car, but not anymore. I'm still learning the best ways to get the most out of driving this thing. I used to have a 2001 Camaro SS, and I've always loved driving fast. I used to take it to the track. Whenever I feel disrespected in my Bolt, I turn on sport mode and I can smoke almost any vehicle that isn't an EV. Why? Instant torque. I slow down once I reach the speed limit. I'm not a maniac. I got my back windows tinted and it looks way better. I've put around 16,000 miles on it so far and I haven't had one issue. No maintenance costs at all. I don't understand how everyone wouldn't want to drive an EV. Have you considered getting one? Do you have one now? I know a lot of people who never want one. I get a lot of questions from people wondering if my car is fully electric or hybrid. It's fully electric. I get a lot of attention and compliments for the color of my car. I absolutely love it. I could have had a plain color, but deep down I would have been disappointed. Every other car on the road is a boring black or white or silver color. I haven't noticed any battery degradation yet. One day it'll come for sure if I keep it for a while. I heard a guy who owns a car dealership say having an EV with 70,000 miles on it is basically the same as an internal combustion engine car with 35,000 miles on it. To say I love owning an EV would be an understatement. Honestly, the only other car I would want right now is a Tesla Model Y Performance. Maybe one day if this video gets enough views. Kidding. No, I'm not. Okay, I ran out of stuff to talk about. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.